in a land far, far away from where we normally hang out. We've been instructed in a tavern by a gentleman to go seek some other kind of refuge somewhere else and doesn't have a clue what we're doing. So, as a conundrum, we all rushed out of the tavern to go have a hoopla through some foggy works. And here we are in a situation. Now, will it be boiling over our heads, or will we feel the cold dampness at our hearts?
Perfect. What did the
Close.
So yeah, we have the letter. What did the letter say? What are you guys like supposed to do?
Let me pull up the letter. Hail to thee of might and valor. I can't read this font because it's ridiculous.
It's so
Send
bad.
The love of my life. Srina Koryana has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes. I can't read this, sorry. Anyway, Kolyan wants us to help the love of his life, Srina.
She languages from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows. If thou shalt but answer my desperate plea, come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine.
He's gonna give us everything he owns. He must really want some help.
You're gonna have to apologize my voice. I'm really hoping I'm not getting infected by my son. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I am.
Now, do you have any Vicks Vapor Rub?
We do. It's upstairs. So.
What you're going to do is you're going to coat your feet in it, put some socks on, put it all underneath your chin, your neck, and in front of your chest. And then when you wake up tomorrow, you should have at least an easier time breathing. And tips, blow your nose as much as possible. Don't suck the snot.
Don't suck the snot. This is all good tips. Okay. Well, cool. Okay. So, yeah, last session, you guys were in a tavern. A guy came, he gave you the letter to go to Barovia. He's going to give you lots of money if you save the love of his life. You guys decided to leave immediately at night. There was a thick fog. You tied yourself together so you wouldn't get lost. You started bumping into thick parts of fog, and it seemed to almost guide you through a forest until you entered a somewhat clearing. So you guys were kind of on the forest edge. You walk out, there's a bit of a clearing in front of you. You're in this beautiful, like, mountainous alpine region. And for the first time in a long time, there is sunlight, but it is under heavy cloud covered. There's a light rain as well, but the fog is finally not in front of you anymore. You guys can see. It seems to almost kind of recede behind you and kind of push you at your back a little bit there.
What's it look like out there with a 12? Sorry, a 6, because I have disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
I'm a little tired, guys.
You're a bit tired.
I feel ya.
You guys have been walking all night. Again, like, it's so... You're seeing, like, you're in this opening. You kind of get the gist. You can see these mountains in the area, but you're still very much so kind of in a forest area.
Wasn't there a road that we saw at the end of last session?
Yeah, so you guys see a road not too far off. It's about 100 feet or so. And there are pools of muddy water in that. But not too far of that. Even with a shitty roll like that, you all can basically see that there is a gate in front of you that kind of spans across the road and uses this like forest, this thick forest you guys kind of came through as a barrier on both sides as well. So it's a massive gate.
I whisper over to Helena. I dare you to try to open that, but it won't even squeak.
Helena just kind of looks at Twindolls and to the gate, just walks right over and tries to push it.
Perfect. Yeah, so as you guys make your way over, it's this huge iron gate. It's massive. That is hanging on a big stone pillars on each side of the gate. And as Helena gets closer to it, you guys can see these big headless statues of armed guardians on each side of the gate as well. So it's pretty ornate. The stone is worn down from weather. Obviously, doesn't look super well maintained, but you get this really old Gothic vibe. It looks like if it was in really nice repair, it would be quite nice. But there's like moss and like what's blood shit, like algae and shit, like on the side of the stone. It's pocketed from the weather.
Can I do a quick search of the area?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a investigation.
Are these figures of any significance?
Give me a history check. Roll the 16.
So 17.
Freaking disadvantage.
Yeah, you're having a hard time, right? Like, so these, I guess, figures, these statues, they're headless. They don't have a head. You can make out they're wearing armor. So knights of some sort. If they were once kings or heralds of some type, you wouldn't really know. Let me see here. Sari decided to start looking.
We gotta find somewhere to lay down. I'm starting to get real tired.
Alright. So yeah. You notice not too far off. Gotta see your name again. Is it Allerum?
Yeah, Allerum. Like, think all the rum, but
Allerum. Oh, dude, that's
Wait.
what it is.
Can we
So
change?
Go ahead.
Can we change people's names in the game so I can understand better than Tyler O?
Oh, how do you do that? Oh, it's your display name in Roll20. It's
Here,
the
I'll change mine
cog
to my
on
character.
the right
real
one.
quick.
Yeah.
I'll turn to Allerum and say, so what's it look like out there? Is this anything you've seen before?
So Allerum actually, you guys are standing in front of this gate, getting pretty close. You're about 20-ish, 30-ish feet away as you were walking up. And Allerum distinctly smells the scent of death on the air. So something's rotting.
Something around here is dead.
Yeah, and you, if you would like, you can kind of get the general direction of that as well. It's off to your right, not too far away, so it wouldn't take you. Like, it's
definitely
before
want to
the woods
investigate.
again. Okay. So the foul scent leads you to a human corpse. So you walk up to it. It's half buried, decaying. It's not too far from the road again. It's about 15 feet before you hit wood again. And the body that you see, it appears to be of like a young man of common origin. He doesn't seem super old and more wealthy. His clothes are pretty muddy, torn and raked with claw marks all over his clothes. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by these big old paw prints. Bork, give me a nature check.
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nature. I've got a +0 to nature.
Oh, it's perfect.
All right.
While he's doing that, is there any way I can tell the cause of death? Like, is it obvious?
Yeah. So there is. Give me.
I rolled a 4.
I'll turn.
So you see these big ass paw prints, and you have no idea what they are. Just intuitively, if anyone else would like to check, you're more than welcome to go off of that if you think that you can have a go at what these paw
Twindle.
prints are.
You ever
Don't
seen
take a look.
anything
What
like
is
this, Twindolls?
Oh, that's a I said nature or survival, I guess. Either one is fine.
Oh, I have a +5 to survive.
Oh, do that. I apologize. You can do that.
Well, I would have been a 9 with that same roll.
That's still pretty shite.
Yes. Yeah, it's
You can
not
tell.
that
You can tell it's a padded creature. So like their paws.
Yeah. makes sense.
About it.
Oh, I think that roll one didn't work properly.
I was about to say it's a pretty dope roll. You're exhausted as well,
Oh.
sir.
Yeah. I think I did the wrong command for a disadvantage, so that'd be
It's
9
K-Del.
plus 6.
We're traveling with a cleric who doesn't have disadvantage.
So it's a
that'd be
15,
15 with-
Cecil?
That'd be 15 with disadvantage.
That's not bad. So yeah, actually you take a look at it and you see the paw prints. Bork points it out, like it does seem to be canine in origin. And when you look at it, you can definitely see based off its size and the breadth of its stride, you immediately know it's a dire wolf track. So you guys kind of put together that this sucker ran into a pack of wolves.
Rip. But also, I just rolled a nat 1 on my nature. I think.
Yeah, you think
Yeah, I
that
did.
the mud is looking pretty suspicious. You've never seen it this wet before, so you've
I don't know about
you're,
this,
A
guys.
puppy
It's,
might be involved.
It's questionable.
you have a raging headache. You were up all night drinking and didn't sleep. Your friends are exhausted.
It's clear.
You,
The mud killed him.
The mud killed him. So yeah, you can definitely tell. Like that body's been there for a few days. His hand is awkwardly sticking up. There's something in it.
Oh, can I pick it up?
Sure can. I did not prepare this because I didn't think you guys would go on that direction.
Also, yeah, my bad. I did mess up on that disadvantage one. I'll fix it.
That's fine. Let me see.
That was, I put the one for drop one. That's what the D1 would be. That's not disadvantage though.
Where the hell is my? Oh, I know. It's my. I'm gonna give you the handout. There's a handout with some really shitty writing. You know what? Let me just read it to you. You guys can't read it anyways, right? It's like impossible to read.
Okay, it's KL1, but I'll edit it there as well.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Keep it
Yeah,
on
me
you.
too.
So it's got a wax seal on it, and it has a big embossed letter B in there, and sort of old English sort of script there. The parchment has been obviously outside for a few days, so it's pretty thin. It's pretty worn, and
You guys ever seen anything like this?
I've seen a lot of weird things, roaming around in the woods, villages getting taken, sewing them up, fighting out. But this is extraordinarily big, like, gonna really take a chunk out of.
so this is what it says. It looks familiar. The script is somewhat similar. Maybe penned by a different hand. Not entirely sure. But it says, "Hail thee of might and valor, I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Serena Kolyana, has been these past few nights bitten
Deflowered.
by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. How my dear Serena languishes and dies from the unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and holy shit. Encircle this land with the symbol of good. Let holy men call upon their power that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth untapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a later life. Better life. Kolyana Indrovich, Burgomaster. So it's written by the same person. Contents are a little bit different.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys caught those differences, but you have both letters in front of you. So the first one that you got said that Serena Kolyana was the love of your life, and was afflicted by evil. Right?
Yeah, and this one says that she was bit.
Specific.
This one is saying that there's a vampire that's cursed the land for over 400 years and is basically doomed the land and needs people to come and save the land.
Why do you guys think he left that information out for us? I don't think that's very cool. Got vampires out here.
Yeah, he clearly knew we wouldn't accept if we...
Well, he doesn't know Helena.
No, he does not.
I think we should find this Barovia place. Try to.
You
Do we have an
Barovia,
idea of
I
where it is from
Barovia.
here?
Sorry?
Do we have an idea of where this town would be from here?
Your options are pretty limited, right? So you're in this small little clearing, about 100 to 200 feet wide, where you can kind of get a sense of surrounding and venue of, I guess, the new landscape that you're in. But you are basically encircled about by trees and forests. But that gate is on the other side.
What time of day is this?
The side that you came is covered by mist. It seems to be mid-morning. Again, like, there's heavy cloud cover, so it could be around then.
We're just happy to be able to see some light.
You guys are just stoked. Yeah, it's been a month or more. Can't remember what we said.
I mean, I think we should continue to push on. It does mention that there is some treasure there. I mean, even if we don't find anything in terms of this girl, we might still find something of value.
Not trying to be a party pooper, but I'm a little tired from last night. Probably use the first place we could find to take a little rest. Yo,
I agree. I don't know that this is the safest place, though, is it? Does this place look
Barovia
relatively...
might have somewhere to rest.
Oh, Cecil. Oh, please.
It's a woman.
Other than this corpse right here, it does look like an okay spot to put up camp.
Helena shapeshifted into a monk.
I mean, we could rest in shifts, I suppose, but I'm gonna need at least 8 hours. It's been a long night.
All right, then.
I'll take the first shift. I'm still feeling fairly rested.
Hell no.
Cool. So you guys want to make camp here?
Yeah, we'll make camp here, I think, right?
As long as we feel
Might as well.
comfortable about it. Is there, do we have any intuition? Everybody feel alright with this?
I mean, we already searched around and we didn't, notice
It
anything.
seems relatively quiet.
I mean, I feel like...
think we should send somebody out, go for a walk,
Out a
make
route.
sure it's safe further out, or just get this done.
I mean, checking it out, or checking out the surrounding wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, you go on and do that. I'll have myself a nap. I'll walk over, try to get comfy, I guess.
I'm going to motion over to Bork and ask him if he wants to scout the area with...
Sure, I can do that. He's just gonna walk off, start scouting the area.
Perfect. I'm gonna sit down.
So, Bork, roll me. What do you? So you're just scouting the area for any danger, is that right?
Yeah, or animals. If there are any animals, be interested in that too.
Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Investigation. All right, I got a +0 with that guy. Let's see.
Oh, is this not survival? I recruited Bork because I thought it was. My bad.
Nah,
Sure, no,
No matter.
Either way, homie critted.
Nice.
So I'll say this. So Bork begins looking around. He's looking for animals. He's looking for danger. And you, Borg, you hear wolf cries in the distance. And then you distinctly, because you were so perceptive, you have the feeling that they are not too far off. If you were to stay here for over 30 minutes, they would probably make it if they're coming in the direction that you're at. They've only
what are they?
cried once. You hear wolf cries.
Wolves? Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah. I go and I'm gonna inform the rest of the people and say, there's wolves. They're coming.
Oh, wolves, huh?
Yeah, from that way. I point in the general direction.
Look for the mama. Something big and nasty.
As if on call, you guys all hear it again. It seems louder.
All right, I'm gonna stand up.
Dante slams his fist into the ground. Come on!
Just super angsty.
It sounds like we're gonna have to deal with some wolves before we can make camp.
We'll festoon my bed chambers in the pelts.
I mean, not here yet. We can just head off in the other direction, maybe.
True. But they may just track us. They are wolves.
Fair enough.
Why don't we try talking to them? Sorry. Why don't we try?
Well, I mean, is that a thing? Can you do that?
I actually,
I can always put them to sleep.
Well, I can't talk
no,
to
I mean, I can talk.
Yeah,
I can talk to wolves. I can.
Maybe we should ask them if there's something wrong or if they're missing somebody.
If they're hungry, they're likely to just eat us. Though. I don't know if they'd want to talk to me.
Maybe we can just give them some of our rations.
We just give them some of our food, you know?
Yeah,
It's my food.
yeah, I'm sure that guy over there tried the same thing and didn't fare him too well.
Let's give him to the wolves.
Maybe he has some food that we could give him still too. Then
I think Dante had the right idea. I think we should move the other way. If they do catch us, I can always put them to sleep while we continue.
All right. Lead the way.
Where are you guys going?
Away from the direction that we heard wolves in, I believe.
I'm going to guess through the gate, maybe.
Is that towards the gate, right?
Yeah. So from the woods that you guys almost came from, or kind of in the northeastern direction, from where the gate lies, you guys are getting it. So kind of the direction you came from. Yeah. So I guess away would be pretty much through the gate. Or kind of towards the woods. I mean, like, if you're directly moving away from the gate, it would technically be in the woods. But the gate is doable.
Let's just go through the gate.
Sure.
Cool. Awesome.
Helena just follows.
Dante grabs Helena, just in case. Come on,
I want
Helena.
Helena looks a little shocked and, follows along.
Yeah, she's just kind of nodding and following along.
Dante puts his hand on his head as he walks, massaging his temple. He's clearly exhausted.
So as you guys get about 10 or so feet from the gate, the gate starts opening away from you. Push, like, as if almost pushed open. And
That's convenient.
It is pretty nice. The hinges are not well oiled and screeching pretty loudly as you go through.
That's not so nice. We should probably hear that. They definitely heard that.
Yeah, you guys hear the wolves again in the distance, louder this time. But as you guys go ahead and walk through the gate, as if unbidden or just accepted, the gates close behind you on their own. So yeah, in front of you guys is you've got wood on both sides, both to north and south, or your left and right, and this winding road through almost this somewhat dense forest on each side. And the road is muddy. It's not super well maintained. But there's about one direction in front of you. I assume that you guys take the path, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So you guys walk this way, and seemingly without incident. I need to actually verify it's without incident.
I need to get a little stealth.
I'm gonna ask Bork, do you mind scouting the path up ahead?
It should always be GM. Did you guys see my roll? You did, huh?
Yeah.
That one we did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see which one did you see?
The 10.
The 19
Okay.
and 11.
I rolled this stealth check because I'm nervous and tired.
But yeah. Oh,
What did you roll? Oh, you rolled a stealth.
7.
Okay, so Dante goes and rolls a 17. Okay, good to know. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm disadvantaged on that shit right now, right?
Yeah. I believe, right? Cecil, it's an ability check?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any ability check, so it's all with disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
But is that saves as well or just ability?
Just ability check saves aren't until 2 points, if I recall.
Okay. Cool.
So you guys travel for about 2 hours in this direction, and don't run into any issue.
It's been pretty quiet, guys. Think we should have slept by now, or should we keep going?
No, I think if the wolves were going to catch up to us, they would have caught up to us at this point. I think we're probably safe to stop and take a little break. Does it look like a relatively safe spot for us to make a camp, or does there look like a spot anywhere nearby?
So, so you guys are traveling through this winding path through the forest for a while. Again, road's still shitty, still muddy. You still got a light rain that you guys are dealing with, but you guys are slogging ahead. But after about 2 hours, the forest sort of begins to thin out. And I would say at the end of that 2 hours, you guys enter this, I guess, opening. Finally, it clears and opens up. You guys see this absolutely gorgeous valley in front of you, and you can see a few miles off a small little, what appears to be small, a town in the distance, to the west, right, the direction you guys are going in. You guys see this town over there. It seems the road winds through this valley and arrives near there. To the south or to your left of this clearing, you can see in the distance a river, pretty far out, a few miles out, winding its way down there. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It's this alpine, mountainous region. Still shitty weather, but if you like the rain, you love it. So pretty nice. But yeah, it's cleared out. You're kind of out in this opening right now. I don't know. I don't know if I guess I would call it super secure or anything. But you're out there.
Do I have a good feeling about pursuing the town for rest, or do I think we should do it beforehand?
You tell me.
I think we should make camp here, and then once we've all rested up, we should proceed to the town. What do you guys?
Sounds like a swell plan.
I was gonna play off of my gambler. Never tell me the odds, but shit, if that's acceptable. Whether I feel like we should stop or continue on. Which one is likely the best chance?
Is there a rule on that? Like, what's how does that work? Are you just like
it's
kind
just it's just as it's a
flavor?
feature, so that's at your discretion. So if I don't have any intuition, that's fine. I just
Which feat did you take?
it's
So the
not,
very
it's my
beginning-
background.
Oh, okay.
Which
Um,
background was that?
Gambler. We talked about it a little bit, but I mean, again, it's not something that you want me to use all the time.
Well, I know that you have the one for like awesome perception, as an actual feat. I don't know if like the background, if it was flavor or if it actually has a mechanic to it. I guess is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is there like a rule to it, or is it like do you?
Here's
I
what
think
it
it's just a
says
DM
again.
discretion.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just says
Gotcha. Flavor.
figuring out the best plan. I can get a solid sense of which choice is likely the best and which is too good to be true, at your determination. So I'm just kind of wondering if I have a good feeling about continuing on. Does it look like an okay place, or do I feel better about resting beforehand?
So yeah, like you definitely as Dante, living a pretty rough life. You're out here in the rain. Ideally, you would love to rest in an inn, right, and get a roof over your head. But the surroundings aren't horrible. You've got the forest to your back, which provides a little bit of cover, and you could see out into the valley there. You do know that since you guys are out in the valley, it's possible that other things could see you. You don't feel super comfortable about the wolves that you heard about a few hours ago. You would probably lean toward the sides of getting some respite. The town doesn't look too far off. It looks like 2 more hours of travel and you could probably get there.
Well, that town doesn't look too bad to me. Don't feel too bad about it. And I could really use a nice bed and roof over my head. I don't know about you guys. We could probably push on.
A little shelter over my head, less rain in my boots. One.
Dope.
Sounds good.
I'm down.
Well, perfect. Yeah, no, as you guys begin traveling, go ahead and everyone give me a perception check.
13.
2.
Bro, is that the app coming through, kids? It's so badass. Like, it looks like you're doing it just from Roll20. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm using it too.
It's really cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Totem roll 2. Okay, I see it. Cool.
I just don't have any bonus to mine.
All right, it looks like everybody but what's that equal 15? Is that Bork's thing? I get it. Yeah, okay. Is it? Oh, yeah, template. Okay. So it looks like just about everyone but Helena kind of noticed as you guys are walking, you guys see another body off the side of the road. It's again a commoner. This time it's a woman, and you guys can plainly see that large bites were taken out of this person.
Grab Helena and point. Look. It's another one.
I'm just gonna walk over to it and... Is there a stick nearby that I can poke it with?
Yeah, roll perception, I suppose.
Oops. 1 second.
You don't find any like big sticks to give you any distance. You found like this twig that's like 2 inches.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm looking for. It's just a small little stick, and I'm just going to go poke it in the wounds and kind of prod around a little bit.
Dante,
See if I can learn anything from it.
Dante
So
nudges Twindolls. Look,
I soon follow up behind her. Yes, little lady. As you see, the puncture wound in this one's at least an inch deep. The jaw force to puncture that's at least 24,000 cubic square inches. Yes, quite a good specimen you have found in me. Let's look at his innards and see how ravaged his ribs look.
And Twindolls is right. So they're like the innards are all over the place. There's an arm scattered a few feet away, and you've got Helena over here with her hand about like 6 inches deep into like a body cavity, poking around trying to figure out what happened. When it's pretty clear this thing was ripped to pieces and consumed by something with pretty large jaws. You would assume that it was probably a dire wolf since you heard one 2 hours ago.
Helena's just going to stand up and turn around to the group.
A big dog was here.
Another one.
Not just any dog. The biggest dog.
More wolves.
It's pretty comforting to know that, I mean, this time around, that, you know, you guys don't hear any more howling. It is pretty unnerving that you see this body, and it's ripped up. But
got any secret notes in his pockets?
give me an investigation.
Eight.
You give this thing like a really thorough search. It doesn't have anything on it. Not even it's ripped to pieces. So it's not super easy to search, but you do a pretty good investigation going around, rifling through whatever pockets or whatever you might reasonably think somebody might hold something. But you guys can't find anything. For all intents and purposes, it just looks like something got eaten here.
Having poked around in it, would Helena have an idea of how fresh or recent it is?
This is a good question.
Anybody see any track? These things got some kind of nest, den?
So I'll say that the corpse seems to be as old or maybe a little bit older than the body that you guys had witnessed on the other side of the gate.
So perhaps from the same group.
Are
Maybe
we
the-
not the great hunters? Are we not the ones who should be hunting?
Well, I know those wolves could, in theory, get through that gate. Probably more around too. Maybe even a bigger one. We should probably hurry to town. See if anybody knows anything.
Yeah. There may also be a bounty on the wolves or something.
Yeah, who knows?
Kill a couple wolves for room for the week.
Not a bad
They
deal.
might have some meat for us to lure them out.
Sorry, what was that, Helena?
There might be some meat in the village to lure the wolves out with.
True.
Oh, yeah. True.
Well, not getting any more wakes, so we'll head off.
Yeah, let's start heading back towards the village.
Helena, clean your hand.
Helena pulls out her water skin to try and fill it with a bit of water to wash off her hands.
Telling her to wash your hands. Not even daddy. Daddy.
Well, perfect. It sounds like you guys are kind of all in agreement to head on. There's no additional incident. It's again unnerving that you've seen two bodies in the past 4 hours, and they're all ripped up, not looking great. It's about midday, and you guys are winding your way down this road, and the mud road, this dirt road, begins to turn to gravel, and it starts to lead into this village that you had seen a ways off. It's got these really tall, thin sort of houses, dark in color. It's almost as if you're looking at tombstones. They're nestled up all close together. You see a handful of closed up shops as you get closer. Even the tavern seems to be shut up tight. As you guys are walking through the entrance of this town, you've got a building on your right and on your left, these dark buildings. Go ahead, and I guess kids would know with this perception. But he notices, Dante starts to get this feeling that something's creeping up on him. And as he looks around, once again, you guys are getting effed by the mist. You guys, it's as if the mist had just been slowly creeping in up behind you, and just gathering around the town as if enticing you in. But as you guys walk in, you guys hear some soft whimpering, and it draws your eyes towards the right. There's another road as you pass the first row of houses, and you see a pair of children just standing in the middle of the road. There's nobody else out there. Dead quiet again. Everything's closed up, but there's two kids out there that appear to be crying. Sorry.
Oh, keep going. I just accidentally hit my button.
Okay, I don't want to pipe in if you've got any, but it's a boy and a girl. They seem pretty young. The girl around maybe 12, the boy 8 or 9. And the girl looks at the boy and is shushing him. And they catch you guys or they see you guys. And the girl reaches out or says, "There's a monster in our house!" And then she points to this building next to her, made of brick. It's seen better days. The brick is really dark in coloration. Not sure it's not your typical like red brick house. Very dark stone, sort of brick and mortar that they use there. The windows are really dark, and it's got this gated portico on the front ground or front floor. It's got a rusty gate in front, so it's got like this small little wall that seems to encompass this dwelling. Most of the houses do have a small wall, much in better repair than this one. It's got a rusty gate that is hanging slightly ajar. The houses on the other side, on both sides of this house, are abandoned. So there's nobody. You could tell like right away. The windows are like broken out. There's the doors. You could see inside practically into this house. It's falling apart. These other two houses on the side of the one that the kids pointed at, and you could tell that they're abandoned, as opposed to the rest of the city, which seems to be locked tight.
But the house that they're pointing at doesn't seem to be abandoned.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be abandoned. It's a piece of shit. Okay. But it's, the windows aren't knocked out. The door is closed.
You say the gate is like slightly ajar?
The gate is slightly ajar, yeah.
Can I cast prestidigitation on it real quick just to like push it open, like a little gust of wind?
Sure.
Sweet. I just want to see if anything happens, just in case like maybe it's an illusion or something.
Sure. So you go ahead and cast prestidigitation, and you summon a small, I guess, a gust of wind to sort of push it open, and it does slowly creak open, and all the way open. So it seems to be oiled enough, even though it's rusty. I mean, the gate is functioning, so it's being used, or it has been in use. But yeah, the gate opens. The kids are both standing there again, young boy and young girl, and they're looking at you.
Come on, Bork.
Dante has a vision in his head of grabbing the kids and saying, "Come on, let's go to the inn. It's safer there. I'm really tired." But he follows the party.
Can I Can I do an insight check on them?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's my insight? Oof, -1.
And disadvantage.
But the answer. Oh, holy
Wait.
shit.
I'm doing that command right, I think, right?
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
D20.
Okay.
What's
Keep
with the
lowest.
twos, bro?
Subtract 1. Holy shit, man. You're doing
That's
great.
3 twos in a row.
Do you have any bonuses to, I guess, insight or anything like that?
Wait,
I have
no,
a
that
-1
must
on it.
not be. There must be
That
something.
that can't be right.
Keep lowest, right?
See, so
You
this
subtract.
sucks.
Oh, you are subtracting. You might be subtracting 1 from the roll and not the dice.
Here, let's do this here. Okay, so that'd be a 10.
There you go. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, for all you know, like, they seem... all they said was there was a monster in the house. They're in the middle of the road. The boy's upset. The girl's trying to be strong for her brother. They seem to be truthful. But to answer
Who's gonna-
Alarum's question, they both, he asked, what'd you say? What kind of monster?
Yeah, when they asked that there was a monster in the house, I asked them what kind of monster it is.
We've never seen it. Well, we hear it howling from below, from the basement.
Where are your parents?
They. Oh well, they typically are down there in the basement. They went to check on it. They told us not to go in there because there's a monster, but that's where they were.
Don't worry,
Sounds like
boys
it's
and
their
girls.
monster.
Oh,
Don't worry, boys and girls. We'll go in there. We'll find out about this monster. And we'll have your mom and dad back. Because, you know what? They're in there. They're waiting for you. We just got to open.
All right,
please.
Do the
I'm gonna start
do
heading
the two
towards
kids look hungry?
They seem okay. They don't look super hungry. They seem well fed enough. I mean, they're not like fat. They have like a pretty nice. They have pretty nice clothes. So they seem to be upper echelon, like well to do. Not super well to do, but like not peasants like you just saw, like dead in the road.
Well, Helena's still going to. She's going to walk over to them, pulling out two of her 10 rations, and handing one to each one, and just smiling at them, and slowly starts walking off into the house.
I'm gonna precast protection from evil and good.
Nice. Yeah, I've already started heading towards the house as well.
All right.
Boo. That was shit.
As you guys are walking through, and they say to Helena, as they grab the food, they say, "Please, we were so scared, and we left the house, but Waltz is upstairs in the attic, in the nursery."
Is that your brother?
Yes, it's our baby brother.
I turn around and stare at him dead-faced. It's one of the other kids. Is it mommy, daddy, or the brother?
Oh, please. We just
Just
want our
kidding.
brother back, and okay.
We'll search for both of them.
What? Oh.
Helena, have some respect.
The boy starts crying even more, and the sister's doing her best to seem strong and almost kind of, get in front of you guys and her brother, protective.
Kid,
Hey, little girl. If you want to do some heroic, protect your little brother right now, because he needs you. And soon you'll be back with your mom and dad, and you can show him what a big protector you are.
Well, thank you.
we'll do what
Are
we can,
we-
kid.
Are we all gonna go in the house?
Bork, come with me. We'll lead the charge with the biggest of the two. We'll kick open the door, then the others will flow.
Oh, I don't know about that. That sounds kind of scary.
It's not scary at all.
Okay.
You remember kick the tree?
Alright.
Just like kick the tree. There's no difference.
No, I don't like kicking trees.
Well, should somebody stay here with these kids?
That little girl's gonna protect her brother with her life. We should be okay. Believe in them. They're believing in us.
You kids know where your parents are?
They said in the
I
basement.
think they're down in the basement. Mommy and Daddy said they went to check on the noises.
You guys know anybody's house you can go to in the meantime?
Well, I don't want to go in the house, but, can we wait here for you guys and you bring us our brother?
As long as you think you'll be alright. On your own.
Well, I'll be okay. I'm a big girl now.
Alright. Let's go.
Awesome.
All
Okay,
right,
so you guys
head to the house.
leave the kids behind. You guys should see,
Who has the best initiative? I know that's kind of a rude way to put it, but really, who has the best initiative?
What's the
You
best
going
initiative?
first.
If I had to take a guess, probably kids.
I have
Alright.
+4, but I don't know if it's a disadvantage. I guess not.
No, initiative is never with disadvantage, if I'm not mistaken. It's usually either you're surprised or you're not, and surprise just kind of gives you no chance to act in the first round of combat.
Does
It
anybody
is
have like?
technically an ability check.
Does anybody have like a heroic background?
I don't think so.
Heroic deeds? Like, I mean, like I'm technically all about the neutralness, but I want everything to live, so I want those kids' parents to live. But I mean, like, did any of you guys have a reason you'd like bust in here?
Trying to do my best to do right in the world.
Helena just doesn't like to see people in danger, so
Yeah, I mean, my character is technically good. And like when it comes to monsters and stuff, considering that's how he would go to kill a monster.
All right, everybody. So are we gonna go up top, split, or stay together?
I think we should stay together.
Sounds good. Now is it up
Strength in numbers.
or down? What is that?
Up or down.
You go up or down. She goes down. She goes down.
can we do both? One then the other, then one then the other.
Yeah, I'm sure we can play shoots and ladders all day long on this staircase. But if we don't ever touch the little boy, their sister and brother are gonna be crying out there for a long time. And mom and dad howling like the wild animals they are in the basement. I'm real interested in that.
Let's just be careful in there, guys. Two of us, way too drunk, still. Haven't slept all night. Been walking. We just gotta be careful. Stick
I'm gonna-
together.
I'm gonna raise my hand for going to get the kid up top first because I feel that there'll be less restraint there, and it'll be a good thing to come back out with one possible body for the children.
I mean, if it's just
Helena will follow wherever Twindolls and Dante go.
Wait, what were you gonna say though? Besides that,
I was gonna say we could just send one person to go get the baby and take him out, while the rest of us go.
but see, that's the thing. We don't know if it's unmaimed. That's why I was trying to make us choose as a group instead of breaking off, because there might be something up there keeping him up there instead of him running out of the house, or he might be just super scared. But we don't
Isn't
know
it
that. Just
like a literal baby.
I mean, if their parents haven't come back, you think something might have happened to them. So
wait. Oh, it's actually like a toddler that can't walk.
That's what I thought.
well, their parents went to the basement.
Yeah, they
Should
mentioned.
be able to take care of their own kids, but
They
here
mentioned.
we are, walking into
Yeah,
the death house.
this death house. What's happening here? Yeah, so they mentioned baby, but yeah, they said baby brother. So,
Okay.
you guys can see the new map that I moved you to, right?
Yes, we got the 1A. We're at the doorstep. Me and Bork are, Bork's kind of
Nice. So
sobbing
Kid's
in the
moved
corner.
his icon. Can you guys move your? Make sure. I just want to make sure you guys have access to your tokens.
When I look in the window, you said can't see much. I'm doing it.
I don't see my
yeah.
token.
For
Do you see your token?
I
There
do
it is.
now. I'm sorry.
And then Bork's got his. Bork, you have access, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Perfect. Cool. Just want to make sure. Cool. Yeah. So Dante looks through the window there, and he sees a shit. What is that? It looks like a hunting den that you look in there. The window's like really dark and like dirty, but you can see that like there's a hearth over to the right. There's some nice furnishings and like it seems pretty well to do. There's some stuff like bears in the corner and various animals. But yeah,
nothing suspicious.
nothing
Cecil,
suspicious. Just the house.
Get out of the house. Get out of the house, Cecil. Back up a little bit.
So the rest of you looks like you guys are going to the entrance there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Helena just
Helen-
walks straight in, straight in through the
You
front
blew
door.
by both of us. We're just like, and that's how you enter a house.
Oh, you're all the way up there. Shit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
already
sorry,
in there.
they're ready to go.
Kid just climbed
I
inside
didn't
like
know
the
it was
Spider-Man.
So vertical here. Alright, here we go.
Sorry, yeah.
No, you're good.
That
dude.
that bottom was more for like to just show you what the house looks like.
Oh wow, he's in a little mud room.
Yeah. So Cecil. Helena walks through the main door. You pass the patio and the oil lamps that were on either side, and you walk into a pretty nice grand foyer, or foyer, I should say.
Is it already lit up inside?
No, so there are torches or sconces
light it up?
for lamps. Yeah, of course.
Sweet, I'm gonna light all the torches I can see.
Sure.
Helena's going to focus on her third eye discipline, which gives her 60 feet of dark vision.
Dark. We're calling that Constitution, Cecil, or concentration. So
Yep. It's a concentration check if she takes damage.
of course. Cool, awesome. So Helena seems to go into a focus, and anyone who's looking closely enough, her eyes dilate and become much wider, taking in as much light as possible. So inside this room, on the south wall, which where's this wall? How do I? How do I ping? There we go. This wall. So this wall, there is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, which is a stylized golden windmill on it on a red field, and then flanked on either side of this shield in the middle, and then on the very far ends of the corners are kind of where the wall sconces were, where Allerum had lit the lamps. But on each side of the shield, we have paintings and portraits. So there's a family painting of the whole family. You see a mother and father. You see the two children that you had just previously seen outside on the painting, and then you also see that the mother is cradling a baby. You see it, and so it's a pretty nice, well done painting. Again, upscale, beautiful floors. There are wooden, and they make that wooden noise, but they're maintained. In front of you is a set of nice mahogany doors. On the other side of this main entrance here.
All right, I'm gonna go up there and open the doors.
Awesome.
It's our only way forward, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just walked it. You're just in the foyer right now. So, yeah, you open the door, and let's see. Oh, keep toggling. Sorry.
That's where it is, right?
Yes. We're changing. You open the door, and we've got a new
A
theme.
booby.
All right, here we go. Nice, dope, cool. So as you walk through the door, you reveal the main hall here. This and not reveal anything at the same time. Oh, I already revealed a cupboard in another room. Cool.
Excuse
So,
I mean, from our perspective, we can't tell what it is.
yeah, Allerum walks through the door and he just knows that there has to be a closet through that wall over there. He just knows. So yeah, you guys walk into this main hall. It's gorgeous. It runs the width of it appears to be the entire house. You see a black marbled fireplace over here, absolutely gorgeous, and a red marble staircase over here on the other side. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. And there's wood paneling walls. And they're ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs all along the wall.
Well, I like the fireplace.
I have a quick question about the shield that was on the wall. Does it look like it's a usable shield?
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, it's a normal shield.
Helena's going to try to pull it down.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Yeah, isn't it going to be like as big as her?
It's pretty big, yeah. Like it's gonna cover like her entire torso. I mean, it's a hefty duty metal shield.
Dante turns to watch with a bit of a grin on his face.
Wait, no.
It just doesn't work.
yeah,
I don't know
that's
why.
gonna work
I don't
anyway.
know. I don't know why it doesn't work. That's
I'll just do
what
this.
Rule 20's wiki says. So they're wrong.
So you rolled a
Wait. Oh,
5.
I did that wrong.
You did that twice. So you rolled 2d20. What's the plus 5?
So,
Yeah, I was going to say, wait.
well, actually, it's one there, so it's.
You should get the add-on, Cecil. Holy shit! Which one do you want?
The first two was just 2 d20s being added together, so that's a -1.
Okay.
So it's
That's
Yeah.
that one. So
I mean, you're pulling at the wall, and the sucker, it's not budging. So you almost strain yourself, pulling as hard as you can. In your exhausted state, you're just like, whew, heaviest thing in the world. So, nada. It is stuck to the wall.
Guys, you're not getting that shield down. So you said we see the staircase.
Yep, you see a red marble staircase.
That's the only only way, like in this room. Do we see another?
Yes, sorry. You see
Okay.
multiple doors, and I did not do a well enough job at clearing those. You could probably see this too from there.
Okay. Cool. I want to move into the room. Start taking a look around.
Sure. Anything you're looking at in specific?
I want to go around and just see if there's like any like traps on the door specifically up there. I want to like check each door frame for anything
Sure.
obvious.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a perception. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's up?
Well, Twindolls just walked into a room.
No, I was just kidding.
So I rolled a 15.
Sure. Yeah. As you go around and are checking the doors, you don't notice anything nefarious about them. For all intents and purposes, they're normal doors. But as you're kind of inspecting the room itself, your eyes are once again brought to this gorgeous wooden paneling around the wall. Right. Someone had painstakingly carved these pictures into wood of, again, nymph, flowers, and satyrs. As you're looking closer and closer at it, you're noticing that some of these vines that are in the wood paneling are actually serpents. And as you look closer, you can periodically see a number of skulls in the woodwork as well.
There's. Do I get like a pretty bad feeling about
As much as your gut tells you, you caught it. You found some stuff in the
You
paneling.
said there's a
it?
certain number of skulls represented here?
Yeah.
How many?
So there are 10.
10 serpents, huh?
I have a feeling that any monster that's in this house was a creation of the people that live in this house. It seems like maybe some dark necromancy.
Well, there's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, let's get this baby out and then go downstairs.
Can I walk to the front door and try and get out and see if it opens?
Yeah, you can walk through the front door.
It lets me outside. I'm good. We're good.
Yeah, you're able to walk out.
Okay. Well, good. We're not locked in here, so not any kind of witchcraft, sorcery stuff.
Save that baby.
Save that baby.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, I'll follow upstairs too. Why not?
Helena will follow with him.
Second floor. Wacha. Perfect. Yeah, move you guys. I can be over. There you go. Okay, yeah. So you guys walk up the spiral staircase again. Just walked over some beautiful marble there. But you find your way into an upper hall. Again, unlit oil lamps up on the walls are mounted here.
Light him up.
Awesome. Allerum goes around and lights them up. As you light them up, you begin to see more and more features in the wall. Once again, you see another mantelpiece, which is wood framed here. And you see another portrait of this family. The mother, the father, the children's, and then this time the father is holding the baby.
They all
Kids,
look-
go ahead and give me a perception check when you guys see this painting.
9 or
Well, he's
14. Yeah, so like when you guys take a look at the painting, Dante seems to he's been about the world for a while, and you can tell that lady has a look of kind of disgust or scorn towards the child.
I hand it to Bork and let him take a look at it. I'm a little tired. Maybe I didn't quite make sense of it, but hey, take a look at this. Does this look off to you?
I'll take a look.
You're looking at the painting some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got a 9. What too great of an idea.
Oh, dope. Okay. Yeah, so you can see that, I mean, this is a painting, so somebody took the time to paint this. But like you can definitely tell that the painter did not specifically want to make it super obvious, but the mother definitely is looking at that baby with some content.
Huh, interesting.
Besides the actual painting that was over the mantelpiece, there are some I guess armor sets or armor suits here. Oh no, I forgot to put on loot. There we go. Yeah, so there are some suits of armor here. Each suit is clutching a spear, and the visored helms are shaped like a wolf's head. The doors themselves, you see there is a door to the north and to the south, and each is carved once again, like the floors below you. This time, they're dancing children on the doors. And then behind you, so this spiral staircase that you guys went up continues to go up where Twindolls is. So he's sort of at the foot of the entrance to go up to another floor.
I think these are the rooms with the girls. We should keep going up.
Yeah, they said the baby was in the attic, right?
Can I
Yep.
take a helmet and a spear?
Yes, you can attempt to do so.
I'm starting to get a worse feeling about this, guys.
Yeah, that painting didn't look too
Yeah.
promising.
So I reach for a helmet.
You reach for a helmet and you take this wolf helmet off. It's just typical piece of armor you would call.
All right, I put it on my head, and then I take the spear and I pull it towards me, and I try to lift it.
You can add one javelin. What would I call this? A spear?
Okay. Yep. No, that's simple weapon range.
Sure. Yeah, just a simple weapon. So
Alright.
it's like it's not like the most prized piece of weaponry that you've ever seen. It's definitely meant for show and not for actual combat.
All right.
What's your plan here? You guys got doors to the north and south.
So
Going
everybody
up.
We're
believes
gonna
the
keep
child's
going up.
still up higher. All right, let's go up high.
All right. So we go up higher. Do. How do I want to do this? Go.
Oh, I don't know if I was trying to say earlier, I wanted to light that fireplace on that second floor before, like, when we were getting up there. Like,
Sure,
when I was lighting
yeah.
all the torches and stuff.
You can light the fireplace. No problem.
Okay.
Let's see here. You guys are moving through this sucker. All right. Let's see. All right. So you guys get up to this floor.
Does
See
this
here.
seem to be the attic?
No, it seems to be like a third floor of sorts.
Okay.
So I mean, like you're not entirely sure how many, I guess, stories there are, but there's, yeah.
On the outside,
there's-
it looked like there's at least 4.
Yeah, So look, it's not like the top floor. So you're getting there. So you're making your way up. So okay here. So you guys, let's see. You climb the marble staircase, and this is finally the end of the staircase, I believe. Is that correct? Yes, it is. So you guys finally hit the end of the staircase, all the way to the top. Across from you is another suit of armor, of black plate, and it's draped in cobwebs. So this floor, the other floors were a little bit more well maintained. This floor is getting a bit more dusty, and seems to have some, I guess, sign of ill repair or neglect. There are
What would they
oil
have
lamps.
Ooh, we keep
Sorry.
a child up here. It's
Oh,
filthy.
I'll light the lamps, but I'm gonna say to the rest of the guys, why would they keep their baby up here? It's
Natural baby weather. Good for the nose and genitals.
it barely looks like anybody's living up here.
That picture's starting to make a little more sense.
A little bit.
So the rest of the room, yeah, there's some wall sconces for oil lamps that are unlit, and then you guys also do notice it still fits the theme. Like on every floor, there's wood paneling on the walls, and this wood paneling holds. Of course, I moved my freaking finger. It holds scenes of trees and falling leaves and tiny critters.
All right.
But yeah, because and seemingly at the top of this staircase, you can't foreseeably see a way up as of right now.
All right. I guess we need to take a look around and see if we can find the stairs up to the attic. I'm gonna start making my way down the hallway.
Sure. Which direction are you going in?
I'm gonna go kind of like, I guess north, if that's north.
Sure. So as you guys make your way up the staircase, and as Allerum walks through this section here, immediately, kids move there.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. The armor comes to life
Oh no!
On me. No.
on you. It's on you right now.
You want me to move?
And it's time.
Dan, 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 dan,
You said
dan,
it
dan,
comes to
dan.
life.
Comes to life. Holy shit! Why is this thing like bugging the hell out right now? All right. Oh, because I can control it there. Okay. Sure. All right. Cool. So guys, go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
So that's just a normal roll, or that's disadvantage?
Yeah, I'm just going to stop trying to do those stupid things and just. I'll just do.
Got a 10.
So 4 plus 2, that is 6.
1.
All right. Hold on. Let me
Wow.
guy as well. Okay. Cool. So we are ready. Go ahead and.
You don't have
are
Dante.
up. He's on there. He's at the
Oh,
bottom.
I'm sorry. Sorry, you said I'm up?
Yeah. Do you guys see? Can you guys see the turn order on there?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I can see it.
Yeah, just stretch.
Why didn't it?
Does one of us move in a movement for everyone, or?
There we go. Does that work?
All right. Well, I'm gonna hurl a firebolt at it.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Do you understand how fireball works?
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Oh.
And, yeah, I know how fireball works. Trust me.
At first, I was scared. I was like, "No, dude, you're gonna burn me to crisp."
Wait, you're gonna blast everyone. This
Yeah,
is a cantrip, right? Yeah. Okay.
it's just a ranged spell attack.
You might be able to click it and send it
That's
to
what
the
I'm.
chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh,
See if
cool.
I can.
I haven't had to
Get
do it yet,
off
but
of the
that's
table.
super cool.
Boom.
Like,
Rip.
What do you roll?
Only a 5 out of a possible 10.
5 to hit. That is a miss. So Allerum, walking around the corner, and hearing everybody kind of gasp, jump, and hearing the armor sort of clink into life, whips around and just launches a firebolt, just ready to go. He wasn't fully ready and kind of swung wild and hits the wall near the animated armor. A miss. Dante, you're up.
shit.
Weird that. Whatever. I gotta figure this out.
Don't really have much to do except for attacks, so go for it, I guess. Got my one-handed. Is that just a normal roll, or is that also disadvantage?
No, that'd be just a normal roll.
That's
so
normal.
No disadvantage. That's not until 2 levels of exhaustion.
15 to hit. So Dante, seeing. Oh, where are you?
And I don't have sneak attack, really. I'm
Oh.
right in front of it.
Oh, are we using flanking rules at all?
So kids didn't like it. He didn't like it. He didn't
We-
want to use the flanking rule.
We didn't agree on it. It just automatically
But-
rolls it. So like, to be fair, I rolled like an 8 or something earlier to stealth, but it was garbage. I didn't really care for it.
Oh, because with flanking too, as long as you have two players on a kind of other side of each enemy, so I think right now you'd technically be flanking it with Bork there.
Or
We
until
didn't-
they get advantage if somebody's within 5 feet of it, kind of thing.
It's
where
an
you-
option in the rules, though.
It's an
I
option.
guess this
Yeah.
is where we decide. I don't care. I mean, it's one attack, but we need to decide now.
I'm all for it because it does add some nice tactics to combat.
It makes sense that a monster could only focus one person, to be honest.
For me, yeah. So like that's how I've always felt about it. Each turn is 6 seconds, right? Or is it a turn round? It's a round of turn.
An entire round is 6 seconds.
An entire round is 6
So then
seconds.
it pushes your point even further.
So like yeah, so this guy like he basically comes to life because Allerum walks by and he, is focused on the person that was closest to him. Thematically to me, like if somebody at the side decides
Technically,
Make
he
an
landed
attack.
on me, but I stepped back.
yeah,
But
I
that's
mean it's
what it
yeah.
is.
Like
I mean-
it's hard to tokening is like super weird in Roll20 because people F around and kind of,
Right.
put stuff where they were
I
like
was more
moving,
like
but
moving to explore, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Right.
So whatever, if we're using it, then cool. Then we're all on the same page. If not,
yeah,
then
for me it makes
Yeah,
sense.
as
So we
long-
could talk
as
about
long
it
as-
like
You guys can do it too. I'm fine.
yeah, for sure. So I mean it means I'll
Alright.
get an advantage on it too. So go
Yeah,
ahead and roll
we
again
need-
and take the highest.
oh, you want me to roll again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, because I have advantage, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and since it gives you advantage, it also applies your sneak attack damage.
Yep.
Yeah, the better. Okay, cool.
What the hell is the rule on it? Okay, you guys, you other DMs, tell me if it meets it, it beats it,
Yeah.
or no.
Match or exceed.
Match.
If it matches it, usually the roller wins. At least that's how at my table. If you match it, it succeeds.
No, that is how you're supposed to do it for like difficulty
Is that the
class
actual rule?
or armor
Yeah,
class.
that's
or
the
anything,
Right,
that's
you
the-
meet it, right? You
the
meet
rules
the
is-
check.
So some people do where if the player is being attacked and their AC is met, the player succeeds, but that's kind of an optional homebrew. It's match or exceed to win.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome. So we'll say, this animated armor is facing straight towards Allerum. Dante, always quick on the get-go, seeing his buddy kind of under fire, turns really swiftly, pulls out his rapier, and just freaking slams the sucker in the side of the animated armor. Not sure what's underneath, but you do see some armor bits start flying off. So it appears that you damaged it somewhat.
All right. That's all I can do really for this turn. So that's it.
Gotcha.
How come Dante went after me if he had an 11 on his initiative? Or is the turn?
So that's why I was like,
it changes
like,
to an 11 when.
did you see that? Yeah, it like
through
when
it.
I clicked the button, it like moved him down, but kept your roll or your initiative at top. It was like really bizarre. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
So he
Also,
is
it says
actually-
I have an 8 here, but I should have a 1.
It like moved
Oh, that
everyone. It like it's weird. Like the numbers stayed static and then moved the name. It was ridiculous.
Because totem was an 8, and
You're killing me. I typed everything that was in there.
wasn't it?
I thought I had
No,
a 1 on initiative.
Totem
I
had a
was
2.
the-
Totem had a 2. Bork had
He had a 1.
I
1.
had a 1, so I shouldn't be at 8 there.
Hilville. All right, one
Dante
second.
had an 8. It says right there on his initiative.
Yeah, so
So, yeah,
Dante had
he
the
was
8,
after.
you had the 11. Who had the 6?
No, I
6
had a
was
10.
me. Yeah, I was the 6 for Helena.
Yeah, so you were the 6. So your name didn't move and Bork just moved up.
Weird.
Freaking amazing. We are going to. Did you guys see the change I made there at least? Saw him move, right?
Yeah.
Don't get all borked about it.
Don't get all borked about it, bro. You were an 11 or a 10? Where the hell did the 11 come from?
I
Okay,
don't know.
whatever.
Did you maybe just hit one
There.
twice or something?
Forgive me, all right? I'm figuring it out. I'm a bit of a noob. All right, go ahead. Helena.
Helena's
I
at 9 now.
am.
Helena, what the frick?
Helen, get in here and hit this.
I promise I didn't push anything.
Helen, use your weird powers and hit this.
Well, Helena's going to hit it with her energy beam. So as an action, she targets one creature within 9 feet.
Hey, are
They
you
must make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex throw?
And they have to beat a 14.
Yeah, so the animated armor, feels that it's about to come under fire, tries to move. It ain't limber. It's a suit of armor. You hit it.
All right, so that will be 1d8 of lightning damage. So 4.
Boom. So rippling from her mind, her eyes are already dilated from before. She's taking in light. You see her just in unserene amount of focus that you've never seen from her before. Just stare down this suit of armor, and you just start hearing crackling as a bolt of lightning appears from nowhere and just slams into the suit of armor.
That will be the end for my turn.
Oh, all right.
I'm wondering if it's supposed to be like turn order, as in like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you figure out the initiative, and then it's
Right.
maybe if that's why it's messing up the numbers. I don't know.
I'm gonna push the button. We'll see what happens.
I mean,
It
I'd
looks
say
fine.
the same.
It looks
Everything's
fine.
in there.
I'm just gonna not. Maybe so. I'm gonna blame somebody else for trying to edit it.
I don't
Someone's
think any of us can.
Who's trolling me? Yeah, I don't know.
I'll just cover the tokens with it on my screen.
All right. So, the animated armor is up. And he's basically surrounded. Doesn't have a ton of options, but remembers being ripped apart from its life force and faces Dante. And let's see here. Okay. So it reaches. It looks at Dante and it makes 2 here. The first one is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and the second is a 22.
I'm getting boys. Save me.
So
I'm too
freaking
tired for this.
this animated armor, the animated armor doesn't have any weaponry. It's just its gauntleted fist. Turns towards Dante and just double taps him, doing 4 and 3 damage respectively.
I'm still alive though.
You're fighting with Crocky. Get him.
Oh, dope! It update. Did you update it on your token like that, or did it just
What's
update
that?
automatically?
Oh, that's from the Roll20.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, yeah, because I tried to connect it to your character sheet, but I wasn't sure if you
Dante
were
kind
doing
of
health there.
falls down to a knee for a second. Grunts. Oh,
Did it just change Twindolls' number? Did anyone see that?
Yeah, it did.
What was it before? 2, right?
2, yeah.
Yep, it was a 2.
Alright, now with
What
my
the fuck?
geological latitude on the staircase, am I able to get to a set faction where I can club this son of a bitch?
Hop on in the corner of the room. Then flank that. One more.
Where are you going, Totem?
I guess you can hit him from there.
Can you hit diagonally? Can you do
Oh,
that?
I don't know. That's it.
Yeah.
It's 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
There's a where's the
There's charts for it.
Does that count as a like? It's not like you have to be completely on the side. You just
Yeah,
have to
you
have
can
somebody
also
in
attack
range.
up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to hit him with my giant club.
All right. Go ahead and swing at him with your giant club.
But that would technically be with advantage, I think.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll it again.
And that's plus your to hit, right?
Plus
Yeah,
strength,
plus his
right?
perception, or his proficiency and his strength. So 2 and whatever his strength modifier is.
Bro, I saw Dev made a character. Did you see that? I'm opening your sheet now, Toters. If you need any.
Roll another one to hit too, Totem, because
Yeah,
you
one
got
more
an
D20.
advantage.
Let's see. Strength. Oh man, it's +3. And proficiency's +2, so you're having +5 to hit. Yeah, so what? We take the highest. That definitely hits. So roll to attack. Is that the 1d8?
Yes.
Do you add any?
Do you add any? Is it? Does he get a
His
strength modifier?
Yeah.
Just +3, so 5. So cool. Yeah, no. Twindolls shifts around on the combat field, sees kids painful, thinks about his, what he could do as a cleric, and the first thing that comes to mind is, I've got this freaking, this mace here, and I'm gonna bludgeon the living shit out of this suit of armor. Swings at it. You see dents and just sparks and pieces of metal kind of fly off from this suit of armor. So, yeah, he's not feeling super hot.
Alright, and then I will cure kids with my cure wounds.
So take an action or a bonus action?
On his sheet, when you click bonus action, it says he can use healing word and shield of fate.
Alright, so healing word, 1d4.
Where does it say?
The bonus
Yeah,
action.
healing word.
Healing word's
has-
a bonus?
is a bonus. Yeah.
Dope.
It's
Gotcha.
like a 1d. Is it a
1d4
D4.
1d4 plus 4. Yeah.
That'd be wisdom, I think. For
Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that. 1d4. And then plus 4, I think, is what it is, right? It's wisdom. What does
Yes.
the spell actually say? At least on a sheet, it says plus 4, so we'll go off that.
Alright. Healing
Five.
word, 1d4 plus 4 hit points, 1 bonus action, 60 feet, instantaneously. A creature of your choice that you can see within
It's in the
range.
chat.
Oh,
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah,
It's
kids linked it in chat.
I was trying to double check with your modifier. Yeah, so it's
You
just plus 4.
sh-
So you heal 5.
Okay,
Dope. Anything else, Twindolls?
thanks, Totem, your lifesaver. Sorry.
Go forth, my friends. We must find the baby.
Thanks, Twin. You always
Thanks,
did
Twin.
have my back.
Did it again. What the frick? All right, Bork, you're up, my friend.
Oh, it's my turn. All right.
Your time to shine, buddy.
Fastest
Oh, yeah.
combat in the world. Sorry, guys. We'll streamline this.
That's all right.
I love it. I need to learn stuff.
Wait till we're level
This is
15.
smoother than combat goes at my table, so.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Combat's my least favorite thing, so I'm always up for ways to streamline it.
I'm gonna hit
If you find it out, let me know.
Right?
Okay. I gotta make a ranged spell attack against him to cast my Ice Knife spell. So
While
let's
he's
see if I can hit him.
looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking
Like
at
a-
you. He went to attack you.
I think that's probably a hit.
Yeah. Do you get flanking on that as well? How do you guys
It's a
roll that?
ranged
Only melee?
attack, I guess. So probably not.
Yeah, because ranged spell attacks are considered like regular ranged attacks.
Yeah, I don't think
And range attacks aren't considered
So
flanking.
you don't. Yeah, you don't get flanking.
Yeah, range attacks don't because they are affected by cover and everything as well, which is
Yeah.
why.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So Bork,
So,
focuses his ice
it
knife.
also needs to make a dex save.
Oh, a dex.
Oh wait. Oh shit. Also, my bad. Everybody within 5 feet of it also needs to make a dex. I didn't read
Amazing.
the spell. Bork doesn't
What's
even know what he's doing.
What's the
As
DC?
long as you, as
Oh,
long as you don't
frickin'
cast
Allerum
darkness without
crits.
reading.
Do I have? Is that a normal one for me? Sorry, still learning with this.
That'd
You've
be
already
a,
hit it
that'd
in
be a
5
save, so
feet.
no
Can I
disadvantage.
just run around and save everybody?
Freaking. So we'll say for this, I don't even. You rolled such a butthole. You crit on a roll that you weren't even in 5 feet.
Oh my god. Okay, so everybody who fails that dex save takes 12 damage.
No.
Pretty
What's-
sure you
what's the
just
DC?
killed me.
My DC is 13.
I tied.
Kids is good.
Yeah,
Kids is
so
good.
you take 6 damage.
And totem's good too.
Okay, so anybody who succeeded would take 6 damage.
Jesus.
Wait, no, hold on. No, hold on. No, they don't take any damage. They don't take any. You don't take any damage if you succeed.
Dope.
Did the monster fail it?
Yeah. So he was hit by it. He did not save, and so they were.
Okay, so he takes. Yeah, so he takes 4 damage from the hit that I did at the beginning, and then 12 damage from failing his save, so 16 damage.
Damn. Shit, is that a?
No, that's a spell. That's my first level spell.
Watch where you
Yeah,
put
he,
that
like,
thing.
High as he possibly could there. That's dope.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
max.
that was super dope.
The only way that could have been better is if I rolled like a 10 on that d10 at the beginning. But
What spell is that?
it's called Ice Knife. I think it's a druid spell. Only.
It's super baller. Let's see.
I don't think wizards
Yeah, I
are-
read it. I was like, damn, I need to be throwing
Druid,
Ice Knives.
Sork, and Wizard.
Oh,
So
maybe you can get in on the Ice Knife.
yeah. So we've got Bork who saw kids, get pummeled by this thing. He's not super chill. Bork is a pretty easygoing, calm creature, but when his friends are in danger, you apparently see a whole nother side of him. His brow furrows, and all of a sudden, in front of him comes this piece of ice that seems to coalesce in front of him and shoot out way faster than you'd think an arrow could. The monster didn't have time to move out of the way at all. Completely pierces into his plating on his chest and explodes on him. So that explosion obviously does hit or expand out 5 feet, as mentioned. But the armor or the monster is crumbling to pieces, dead and gone. I would ask you how you'd like to do this,
Shit.
but I
No,
basically
that's-
told you.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Yeah, no, that's fine enough by me. Sorry for putting everybody in danger of instant death. Sorry, my party. Save or die real quick. I know that would kill me, or at least it would bring me to 0. I don't know if it'd kill me, but
It could have definitely took out kids. So I mean, he
That's
was
why-
already got hit.
I would have been dead.
That's why I keep Twindolls around. He's good at bringing it back once you get knocked out in a bad fight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Twindolls got you back. So yeah,
Etiquette.
this piece of armor, or this suit of armor that was once again lifeless, is in shambles and bits on the ground. Frost coating the once dark armor.
Anything of value in there?
Shit. I believe so. But let me check. Does it say? I'll let the other DMs tell me. It's been quite a while for me on deciding this. I usually would just come up with it on the fly
For which?
loot. For just like on random ass monsters. Like, do you put loot on everything or no?
I usually just have like a table I roll on.
I usually do it more on big encounters.
Like if something reasonably would be holding on to something, like it's a suit of animated armor.
Yeah, like, in a situation like this here, for me personally, I'd probably do it if it, say, it was holding a battle axe or something. I'd probably have that as a piece of loot a player could take if they specified they wanted to take it, or they were searching for something to take. But if they didn't specify they were looking for anything, I would just ignore it.
Yeah, I mean, kids, Dante's going through, I guess, the pieces of armor here, but doesn't seem to find anything valued. Scraps and bits and pieces of metal.
Cool.
You blew up a suit of armor that was enchanted or animated, so...
With the frozen ice knife. This has been
Hell
quite
yeah,
the
dude.
day.
If it exploded
Alright.
his ass.
Been with you guys not even 24 hours. I've already seen some shit.
I'm already almost dead.
Good work. I'm gonna.
How is Dante looking for health?
I'm only missing 2 at this point.
Okay, I won't waste a side point and discipline switch.
Yeah,
Which
Dante
actually-
rubbed some blood from his lip, but...
I just want to double check with you real quick, Gooch here. For disciplines, switching them on the fly, it doesn't really specify how, if it's an action, free action, bonus.
No, that's why it was like super OP.
Mm. So do you want to do it as an action to fully switch mid combat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think even when you switch, when you dive into a different discipline, you can use it takes an action to do that too.
Yeah, a lot of things take an action, and since it doesn't specify that switching the disciplines on the fly costs an action or anything, it's as written. It's very easy to just swap into something, get the focus, plus be able to use one of the action abilities from it.
And then you don't have to be in the discipline to cast a spell, right? Under the discipline is what we kind of talked about.
For the spells under each specific discipline, I think I do have to be.
Spells, okay. So we'll do this, right? So if you're in combat and you want to switch disciplines, it's a bonus action to switch. But it takes an action if you want to either use the focused ability, that's concentration, or an action to cast a spell. Does that sound fair? Or is that still OP?
Yeah. I was almost thinking, because the focus just comes with being within the discipline. So I was thinking action to switch into a discipline mid-combat. That way I can't switch into a discipline and automatically use the action for it.
Yeah, my biggest concern is that like you would get both. So I was kind of like, if you're in combat, one or the other kind of thing in a single turn.
Yeah,
to
a lot of the
switch into it and then use that inherent like focus.
Yeah, because a lot of the things, especially where I have to spend psi points for it, it does take an action, so having the switch be an action does kind of limit what can be done.
Yeah, what you can do. We'll do bonus for now. So switch is a bonus.
Bonus to switch, and then
yeah,
the
then
rest
if
as is. Okay.
yeah, then choose those actions and whatnot.
I just realized that during that fight, Totem fucking jumped off over the rail and came up.
Hell yeah, dude, he's jumping around.
I mean, I don't even know what a square is. Anyway, Allerum, what do you see down that hallway there, bud?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to ask Gooch. What do I see down the hallway?
So yeah, you walk down the hallway, and there is a door to your left and a door to your right.
And that's it. It's just a door to my right and left. The hallway doesn't.
Yeah, the door to your right is double doors. The doors that you can see, like in this main hallway, besides this, have been single doors. So you would assume that there's a nicer room behind the double doors. They're ornate, again, mahogany, really nice, well done.
They're gonna give that baby a nice room.
Nope. I'm gonna go to the small door right here that I'm in front of.
All right. Yeah, so you open that, and it's a dark room. There doesn't appear to be any windows in there. You see a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, a barrel under a spigot in the east wall, and a cistern on top of the roof, or some piping that you would believe a cistern would come from, for rainwater piping. It's a bathroom.
Probably not it. I'm gonna go back out and open the double doors.
Dope. Voila. Oh, there's. Okay. You open the double doors. On front of the double doors, you see dusty panes of stained glass set into them. The designs of the glass resemble windmills. Sorry. So it's like, yeah, again, these I guess nice wooden doors have stained glass in them in the same house or emblem of the home. As you go in there, it's dusty, cobwebs everywhere. There are burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include there's this 4-postered bed, I guess you can kind of see here. And then let's see here. There are embroidered curtains, tattered gossamer veils, matching pair of empty wardrobes in here. A vanity and a wood frame mirror and a jewelry box rests on top of there. There's a padded chair. There is a rotted tiger skin rug down here. In front of a fireplace that is dark.
For now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna light the fireplace. And
Of
any torches
course.
that I see with the snap of my finger.
Wacha comes to light. As the light, I guess, turns on and starts to fill this dark and dusty cobweb room. There's another painting or portrait above the fireplace, and it looks like the lord and lady of the household. Above that, there.
So we
Yeah.
found the main bedroom.
Yeah, do I see any doors in this room, like any closet doors or anything like that?
Yeah, so you see a door that is pretty much right next to you over there.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I want to open it.
Perfect. You open the door, and inside is a monster. So there is no. So you open the door, and it's a full-length mirror mounted inside this room.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I'm gonna close that door right back up.
Nice. Close the door.
All right, and then I'm gonna go back out and let them know. Well, I found their bedroom, but I don't think that it leads up to the attic.
Where does it lead?
Well, there was a weird little closet with a really tall mirror in it. I closed it up because it was super creepy looking, and also I don't like mirrors.
You don't like me, well, you don't like me. No one's gonna blame you for that. I don't like looking at myself either.
I'm sorry.
Did anybody else check out those other doors down there?
Helen's actually going to go down to the bottom doors and check the one on the left.
This door here? Helena opens up the door, and there are dusty shelves that line all the walls in this room. A few of the shelves are filled with bed sheets, blankets, old bars of soap. It seems to be a storage closet. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception. So that will be a 3.
Nice. You look around, and in the far end of it, you don't see a ton. Broom resting against the wall, 2 buckets.
I'm going to take one of the sheets and just shove it in my backpack.
Okay.
Trying to steal from these
I was gonna say,
poor kids.
So
just
you
go to
walk
random
in.
houses and jack their shit.
You walk in. Why you gotta do this to me, Cecil?
Helen needs a new bed sheet.
Bro, I believe. Helena needs some bedding. There it is. Okay, yeah. Helena walks in, and the broom that was just resting against there comes to life.
Oh. All right. Do you want us to run away?
I don't even have an attack for it. Yeah, it's just flying. It just awakens. It seems to be just it's just gonna immediately attack at Cecil. It seems to just upend at the air, and I guess at Helena. We are going to roll at this bitch.
13.
It rolls a.
That'll be a 7.
Oh, you hit.
Your AC is a 7?
Oh, for AC? Sorry, I thought we were doing initiative. AC is 13.
I should do that. AC is. I was just gonna make it attack you and then give you the chance. And we'll do. I was just gonna have it hit you, but hold on. Let me do this properly.
If you're just gonna have it hit me, can I?
Oh, look,
I
Dante's
just want
thing
to attempt to
popped
grab
up. Great job.
I don't know how. I didn't do anything.
No, you rolled the initiative thing at the bottom, right?
So
Yeah,
did
if you select
Alex.
your token when you do
You select your
it'll
token
do-
and roll.
Oh, I had it
Yeah, I
done
forgot to do mine.
already. So I did it by accident.
I don't think I have this thing in the compendium. I didn't even add it because I didn't think you guys. All right. This is what I get, right? This is what I get for assuming. Makes an ass out of you and me.
We're all learning here. It's all good. Helena is about to get her ass kicked by a broom, and I'm gonna watch.
Guys, I think I made a friend. I call him Mr. Broomy.
Yeah, he's probably pissed off that you're trying to steal his sheets.
Why don't you try to get a handle on your friend?
Bork, you getting in on this? Did you already roll?
No, I have. Yeah, it's a broom, right? Like,
it's a broom.
I think Bork
I'm gonna
assumes.
stand here and watch it.
I think Bork
uh,
assumes one of
I'm gonna
you
get
is
it
doing it.
I was just
Like
being
this
a
is some
follower.
sort of practical joke.
No, this is a boss.
It's a boss.
Come on, dude.
Broom.
The broom rolled a 50 for initiative.
Fair enough.
That's surprise bonus.
Holy shit! I was
Totally.
gonna let Helena go because she was in first, but we'll do it. Well, yeah, we'll do a little surprise around here for the both of them, and then if you guys want to hop in, we'll go normal initiative order after that.
Broom actually has plus 40 to initiative.
I wasn't sure if this was a thing or not, so I was just like,
I didn't want it to be. It was like it took more effort to set this up than this combat's gonna take.
Broom slaying is serious business,
Good
guys.
close
I know.
combat.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So the broom swung at you, Cecil, with a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Damn, that sucks. It does 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Freaking smacks you upside the head.
It's almost all of my life.
Yeah.
So you take the bed sheet and you just see this broom that seems to just animate and just be really pissed by you stealing shit from the household. Well, it was just hanging out in the cupboard and just smacks you real good across the head. But you're up. I gave you kind of a bonus round because you walked to the closet and you're just effing right next to it.
I will. Helen's just gonna pull out her dagger and attack it.
Go for it.
Oops.
Stabbing a broom with a knife.
15.
She swings.
You hit.
Six damage.
Nice. You just got smacked upside the head. You just think to yourself, I could do the same. You just stick the dagger right into the hilt. Splinters, come off, and
Bad
there's
Mr.
a big
Brody.
long. Bad Mr. Broomy. So he's hit. Anything else that you'd like to do for your turn?
No, that will be. That will be it.
Nope. All right, Bork, you are up.
I'm gonna run up to the broom. I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery. I'm gonna try to hit the broom with a melee attack. That's what this does basically. It's a spell that makes me do a melee attack.
Oh, it's
And then
dope.
it kills the whole party.
Everyone in 120 feet
Oh,
radius.
also, everybody make a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled an 11. So that hit the broom AC.
You go in there, you start swinging. The broom is jittering around in the air, barely alive from its magic, and the weird erratic movements caught you off guard and swing wide.
Bork yells, "Hey, stop that!" Swinging his hands at it now.
You're up, Twindolls.
All right. Can I hit it with a javelin?
You can try.
Get him.
Is that a 5 with your bonus?
Yeah,
Are you
so it kinda-
throwing it, or are you like running up and like?
No, I was throwing it, so
Are you-
it totally just derped it to
Yeah.
the side of the wall or whatever.
Freaking yeah, like Twindolls just sitting back there and just chucks the spear, flies right past Bork and Helena's head and just lodges itself in the far wall. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Can't wait for this broom
Helena-
to kill you guys because you can't hit it. This is great. Level 1. Level 1.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a bonus action on Cecil.
Dope. Yeah, so 1d4 plus 4, I believe, right?
Yep.
Healing Word cantrip?
No,
Is that right? It is not.
Healing
It's a,
Word-
first
Healing
level
Word, I
spell.
think, is.
First level evocation.
Oh, yeah.
okay. How many spell slots do you have, Toters?
5?
That'd be OP as shit. You've 2.
Oh. Well, here goes my last one.
If you want to cast it, you can still cast it. If you don't, you don't have to.
Helena should be good. Should be good for now if you don't want to.
Has been done.
It has been done. All right. You regain 7 hit points.
That puts me back to full.
You see Twindoll, sort of, after he chucks the spear and it lodges itself in the wall. You see him kind of shrug and get serious and go over to Helena, and she just, speaks a few healing words, and you see her wounds begin, her bruises from the broom begin to go down. You are up, Allerum.
Sweet.
Unless you wanted to move anywhere else, totally.
Totem?
I'm done.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I should have asked, but sorry.
All right. So this is just a broom, right?
It is a broom that has been animated to attack people,
Right, yeah,
apparently
but it's
defacing
still-
its household.
Right. In essence, it's still a broom.
It's a broom.
I just want to. I want to ignite it.
Oh,
The
shit.
broom. Can I do that?
What are you igniting it with?
I mean, with my spell, my cantrip, prestidigitation. Wow, I can say it. Prestidigitation. I can just like start campfires, like kindling, any kind of like stuff like that. And I mean, it's a broom.
Shit, I don't even know what I would have you do to do that. Let's say roll a ranged spell attack.
Let me move my guy first. Yikes. Alright, so an 11.
An 11 misses. So you go to light a fire on the broom. Again, it's still skittering about, bouncing against the walls and shit, and you just couldn't get a beat on it.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right, Mr. Dante, you are up.
We're having so much trouble with a goddamn broom.
You guys can't hit it, man.
Hey, for the record, I hit it. I hit
First
it once.
TPK to
You
it.
did hit it, man.
Didn't
It's
make it
taking-
for a bit.
It's taking a whopping 6 points of knife damage.
Honestly, don't know how this works, but can I just try and grab it? Grab it? I don't know.
You can. I don't remember how to do
It's
that.
athletics check versus acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, the attacker is
Right.
at acrobatics, and then the defender.
I thought it was just a strength
No, it's
contest.
athletics. Well, it's like athletics. Like you get your athletics skill on top of it. Like
Okay.
So
it's
that
like-
would be
there's like a grapple action.
that would be disadvantage since it's an action or check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a
Yes.
special melee attack.
Is there any kind of flank that cancels out?
Yeah, so the attacker is a athletics check, while the defender is an athletics strength or acrobatics dexterity.
Wait, what can I use?
You would be an athletics strength check,
Oh,
and then the broom would be a dexterity acrobatics or strength athletics to contest it.
and then since I'm exhausted, is that disadvantage? And also since I'm flanking, is that advantage? Does that cancel out, or does that matter?
You got
Um,
both. They usually cancel out.
Well, because it words it as a special melee attack.
Just so you know, Cecil, you don't have any health.
Sorry, I'm not sure how this works, so my bad.
Because I cast protection from evil before coming in, and then the one cure wounds on kids, so that last cure wounds is technically null and void.
Whoa. Shit. Okay.
So that'd be a 4 then still.
Should I do a normal or disadvantage then?
Just do it normal. It's fine. You're just trying to grab a damn broom,
And it
man.
was shit so bad for all that, but I really just wanted to know how it worked more than anything.
It's okay. It rolled a nat 1. So
Perfect.
it is grappled.
Can I just try to... I don't think I can do anything with the bonus action, so can I just, like, hold on to it and so the party can actually hit it a little better?
Yeah, I think that works, right? Like, he grapples it. It has to spend its action to break free, right?
As I hold this broom, hold
As far
this
as I
broom
remember it.
in my clutches as hard as I can.
So Dante's just in there. Everybody's missing. And he's just, grabbing onto it as it's trying to fly away.
Yes,
It
I
frantically
actually
tries again. Oh my gosh. You don't believe it. And has a critical success and breaks free.
Well, it'd still be opposed by another athletics check by Dante.
Yeah, so you can oppose
Let's
it.
go 20.
Go if you.
Fuck.
He rolls a nat 1. What is this? Oh my gosh. I gotta send this to you guys. Look at this. Freaking amazing.
You can't make it.
So it is broken free. Does it still get an action, or did it have to take its action break free? I can't remember the rules.
I'm pretty
Please,
sure
DMs. Okay, I think so. It's free. It's unconstrained again, but it's done.
Dante
it is-
slams his fist in the ground in frustration. God damn it, Helen!
I just want to take a nap. That's all I wanted. Helena, you're up.
She's just going to attack it again with her dagger.
Hell yeah, it worked for her last time.
Sorry for taking so long. I wasn't sure how well that
No,
worked.
you're fine. I'm making all of this really slow because I don't know this shit. It is a miss. Swing and a miss. It's free again. So, I'll give you advantage. You and kids are both in there. Technically, Bork was in there too. I mean, you guys are like surrounding the living shit out of it.
That's a modified 20 then.
You got it.
Please end this burn.
Please kill the broom.
Come on, 6. 3.
Nice. Yeah, guys. Cecil got it.
Killed it.
I mean, it's a war of attrition at this point. For all intents and purposes,
I don't think we can take another fight like that.
we've got so many people in that damn room. You know, the broom comes alive. It's supposed to attack. It's what's in the
Is
campaign.
this Ghostbusters?
You overwhelm the living shit out of it, and you guys rip the thing to pieces. Kids had held it down. Helen is over there and carved it up. You guys freaking just shit on this broom. Is done. So
My
Do
character's
I
just
get the
standing
sheet?
there
No.
shaking his head.
this effing broom. So yeah, Cecil, you grab your effing bed sheets, but let that be a lesson to you.
So at one folded dusty sheet.
One folded dusty sheet in your inventory, my friend.
And 6 health points.
I hope it's worth it.
Yeah.
He's got it's like freaking wrecked, but he's like, yeah, he's looking very like definitely satisfied, like it was worth it.
I'm gonna look over to Helen and be like, maybe keep the sticky fingers to yourself next time.
I admire your dedication.
The broom learned its lesson. I needed a new sheet.
As she just stuffs it in her bag. Not a care in the world.
I'm gonna be using that sheet. Take a nap here soon. If we don't get a move on. Alright,
So there's one more door that we haven't opened yet.
let's go, boys.
Oh, I did. I don't know if you guys could see that there was a door here.
Oh.
It's a balcony. There's do not go through the effort of going there. I'll murder myself. So,
Helena marches straight there.
I bet she does.
I thought there was some over there.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, is there any other doors that I see?
Sorry,
What's that thing in the bottom right of that room?
I don't really
I-
know. Like it's not even listed, which is no, it is. It's a dumbwaiter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of thought that's what it might have
Oh, yeah,
been,
you-
but
Except
Yeah,
for
right.
food.
You can see it in the corner of each room.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
the mysterious closet. Sorry, but yeah, you gain the insight
There's another bourbon there.
into that this dumb waiter would go from the kitchen up to the various floors.
Good to know. How big was it actually? When I was in the room, did I see like about how big it was?
Yes, you did.
Didn't you?
Not unless you are small. It is pretty.
I think we're all considered medium-sized races.
Got a
Yeah.
shapeshifter in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, well, not yet. I don't think you can shapeshift to level 2.
it'd be a
Oh,
racial
it's-
feat, so it'd be first level.
I mean, I don't know. If we...
Unless
I
we're
Oh,
can
I
turn
was talking
into
about
a
it.
rat once I level up one more time, but that's not gonna be for a bit.
Well, our buddy, Twindolls, is changeling.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So he can change his appearance, but he cannot change his size.
So he has to
Work
stay
like
in the
that.
medium-sized
So he's always going to be medium. Yeah.
Cool.
I can verify that, but I'm pretty sure
You
D&D
can go
Beyond.
like between like the minimum and maximum size of the medium. I guess.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
I don't think it full out says. It just kind of implies.
We talked about that before. I
The
think.
rule it's in there. It's on the racial tab. It's all the Eberron content. But if you go to D&D Beyond, game rules, races.
Oh, kids linked it in chat.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, but not so much that your size changes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So basically, it's a free disguise self sort of spell, right? Like, or mask of many fate, whatever spell you want to call it. Like he can look like anything in his size. Your size is medium.
Wouldn't that be-
Shapeshifter is an action. You can adjust your weight. You can adjust your height and weight, but not so much that your size changes. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, but none of your game statistics.
Yeah, so you would stay constantly within that medium creature size,
Range
but
there.
you need to
yeah.
go from the minimum to the maximum of that kind of range.
Cool. Where to, boy?
That door that you're standing in front
Yeah, I was gonna say in
There
front
we
of a
go.
door, that guy.
All
Let
right.
me in. I probably should.
Let me
I'm
in.
following him in.
Let me out. This is not a dance. Begging for help. I'm screaming for help. Alright, so you guys enter yet another dusty room.
Move my token. I put it on top of kids on X.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Sorry.
Here, I can like take a second here. Sorry.
So this is
Okay.
it's another bedroom. It's pretty
Tired.
plain. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I said tired. You can stand
Tired,
by the
yeah.
bed.
He's just like looking at it longingly.
He just walks over to the bed. He's like, I'm ready for sleep. It's another bedroom. This one's pretty plain. It does have these adjacent doors attached to it. But Yeah, I mean it's another really basic bedroom. There is, as someone just pinged there is a what do we call that?
Wardrobe.
A wardrobe.
Garbage perception.
Helena's just going to walk over and look inside it.
So it's a wardrobe with a full-length mirror and an ornate wooden frame, carved to look like ivy's berries. So, she opens the wardrobe, and inside the wardrobe is empty. There's nothing inside, nothing of note. But as you turn around, and as you guys are in the room, you see a thin, translucent figure begin to appear in front of you near the bed. It appears to be a woman, and it is skeletally thin, right?
It's not a broom.
And it's just staring at you.
It's a specter.
Hello?
It looks towards you, but makes no attempt to speak. Cold,
It's
dead
just-
eyes, just looking straight at you.
Does it look dead?
You would assume, yeah.
Then I want to kill it. I want to throw a firebolt at it.
Okay, roll a spell attack.
Sweet.
You do notice that the face looks almost
My
terrified
God,
as it's
shit.
there.
You don't like evil, do you, sir?
Nope.
Friggin' swing and misses. So, definitely unnerved. Not loving the idea that there's a dead thing in there. Allerum swings and attempts to hit it and misses.
As soon as I saw that it was dead, I immediately threw a fireball. Or firebolt. I don't have firebolt yet.
Yeah, you threw fireball. Okay. Yeah. So it looks more and more at you, and it seems to be gaining slow consciousness. Its limbs begin moving more and more, and it leaps to attack you. We're gonna pause there for tonight, unless you guys want to do this combat before you go to bed.
I'm torn because if I die, it gives me time to make a new character.
Let's do it, bro.
You want to do
I only
it?
have 7 life. Let's do it.
Let's try. Yeah,
I'm game.
let's
I'm
practice.
at 4, so.
Let's
I'm gonna
practice.
clear.
It's a raid.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes, probably.
Sounds good.
This too, actually.
Everyone, roll initiative.
Alright.
For one way.
For real, though. Can't be too long, but I'm totally down.
That's why I was like, I don't know if like anyone wanted to get in on this just yet.
If we have to go, it's whatever. If we don't,
So that'll be an 11 for me.
are we supposed to be doing that with disadvantage though?
I
I thought it was normal.
well, Spud was mentioning it was with still an ability check, which would impose the disadvantage from
Okay.
exhaustion.
Your exhaustion.
I mean, just making sure, because I guess I was unclear on that. Because it only rolls one. When I send initiative, I guess I just have to do it twice.
Yeah, it might not. I'd have to really look.
Well,
to
I
double check
clicked
if it's
disadvantage
affected.
and it's still... Maybe it's just to avoid being confusing, because I
It
clicked
could be, yeah.
disadvantage. Maybe it just sent the one that was the lowest. Because I've been getting, like, super low initiative rolls, which seems like disadvantage. So it's probably just sending the low one.
Yeah, even if we were going with the first of the two that were rolled for me, there it'd still be a 11.
Damn,
Oh, you rolled an 11?
I can't roll for
Yeah,
shit.
9 plus 2, so 11.
gotta go to bed, boys. End game.
It's like, I'm so tired of this
Actually-
disadvantage.
Almost both, but definitely end game.
As long as we don't miss for like 3 rounds like last time, it won't take that long. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, I've missed
I'm back.
all 3 of my spell attacks so far.
Go ahead and
but-
roll initiative.
I mean, it can only go up from here.
You say that, but
Truth.
I
you
have
can only
seen-
get better.
I have seen 5 natural ones in a row before. I've also seen my entire table roll natural ones. All at the same time.
All right,
Bork,
Bork,
still,
you
like,
are
is back
up.
in the
He's like
hallway.
still out in the hallway, just dicking around.
He's still like, did we just kill him?
Well, technically he was in like.
He's in shock.
Yeah, but you're good to go.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that I was top of initiative. My bad.
You're fine.
Let me just, in that case, God, everybody had to crowd around it. It's like my one thing I do is I hit things really hard, but you can't be crowded around.
I mean, I'm basically inside of a wardrobe, so.
I just walked to the.
God, this room is presenting a big challenge. Okay, I am going to run up to it and hit it with Primal Savage.
Go for it.
I'm actually a melee combatant now.
Yeah.
Damn.
You got it, man. So Spud sees this spectral woman standing there, and as she begins to move around, he just runs at her, primal fists her in the face.
I primal fist this ghost, and I rolled nine acid damage, magical acid damage.
9 acid damage.
Yeah, I hit her with claws that come out of my hand. They're like magic-y claws.
Dope. Okay. So the druidic claws, embedded with magical damage, acid damage, strike at the specter, hit her, but don't seem to find as much purchase as something that would be normally living or physical in front of you. But nonetheless, you have dealt damage.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty. And Allerum, you're up.
I'm throwing another fireball at it. Or firebolt.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
He's still freaked out, I guess, or not loving the dead thing in front of him.
A
unnerved.
ghost.
Not at all.
Misses again.
I'm just hurling firebolts wildly. Die! Die again!
There's scorch marks on these beautiful, dusty cobweb wood paneling, and once again, the beautiful interior of this home. Anything else from Allerum?
No, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Helena, you are up.
I'm just going to hit it with an energy beam, so that'll be another dexterity save from the thing.
Okay.
DC is 14.
Fails.
So that is going to be 8 points of fire damage this time.
Shit. All right. Yeah. So, again, Helena focuses in, and this time instead of what seems to be mental lightning coming from her. We see a beam of fire blast into this spectral being, and it hits the spectral being, but it also goes through it and hits the back paneling. You see a bit of fire gain purchase on the specter. Damage is dealt, but not as much as if it were a physical being.
My character's looking towards Helena and being like, "What the fuck kind of wizard is she?"
That is going to be... as a free action, Helena's just going to kind of step in the closet and close the doors a little bit, but peeking through a crack.
So Helena has hopped into the wardrobe that was empty, peering through the crack. Awesome. The specter is up. Okay. It's gonna attack the furbolg in front of it. And it is going to make a melee attack. One creature.
I have AC 10.
Let's see. Whip attack, yeah. Freaking rolled a 7. So reaches out its spectral hand towards you. It still seems to be figuring out where it is. It's very much disoriented, being in the realm of the living. Nonetheless, it reaches out towards your life force, the closest life force in front of it. You just kind of shimmy away from its hands until it stops. And it's done.
Bork still looks really scared. He's like ducking out of the way.
Twindolls, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Oh, holy shit.
I don't know how to technically roll for a spell, so what D do I use? Is it just a...
It's still a D20 for a spell, if it's a ranged spell attack.
Choo!
What did he roll?
A 1.
Oh, shit.
So like a little puff of smoke come out.
Oh, no, that's not on a... Yeah, so it's not a ranged spell attack. The target's a dexterity save.
Nice. You're saved.
Yeah, it's a save, right? You force a save. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So on your... You should have a spell save DC totem. And that's what the
It's like...
specter has to match.
Dexterity 14.
The specter fails. It is hit by the sacred flame. Flame-like radiance must dexterity, radiant damage, benefit for saving. Nice.
Okay, so clearly the key is to make Gooch roll.
Definitely. So go ahead and roll damage. 1d8. Nice. So this time, you see Twindoll focusing in, reaching out to whatever god may be. You could describe that one for me, Twindoll.
Malbosia.
Malbosia. Reaching out to Malbosia and calls upon a sacred flame. Pillar of radiance just seems to slam into the specter. This time, it definitely eyes widen, and it was hit. It definitely you woke this bitch up, so she definitely is awake or alarmed by having been hit by something like that. Anything else you'd like to do?
Power of Christ compels you!
No, I'm good.
Alright. You're up, Dante.
So right as the sacred flame goes off, I'll like roll across the bed and stab at it. And would that count as flame?
Where are you moving
I
to?
could be the corner. Like I within reach at the moment, but I'm
Oh,
not.
where you are right now? Yeah.
So I'd
I
be
think it's
kind of
lagging,
just.
right?
That's
I think
the
you'd have to
bed
move
thing.
here or here, kind of either side of it.
Be adjacent to it. Yeah, if you just move
Yeah.
closer. And
So I had to like move through it, I guess, and end up
Well,
over
no,
here.
you can roll
You
across
can-
to the bed.
You can pass
You can
through
move around
friendly
them, it's
spaces
fine.
without any disadvantage or anything.
Well, I was saying since I'm right here, I can just I attack her? There's the bed in the way from there. Does it cost something to attack from?
No, I mean you're a nimble rogue. Like if you wanted to step over the bed or jump.
No,
over
I
the
want to do it with flair. No, okay. Cool. So
bed. he does a little bit of parkour, little like a little somersault over the bed.
but he's distracted by the sacred flame. I guess he's looking in my direction though, kind of. So
He's looking at the furball right now. So like as long as you're here or here, you're fine.
okay. Well then, yeah, I guess I should just move here and do it from here because I can only do this one attack on my turn anyway. So, okay, sorry. Here we go. Oh, I get to do it again.
Was that an
I know that rolled
advantage?
Two. Well, that
Oh,
was-
it did roll my best one, right?
Nice. Yeah, you got the 22.
Yeah, because I clicked advantage.
Nice. Yeah, definitely hit. And what kind of damage is sneak attack? Just
Sneak attack
flat
is
damage, right?
whatever the weapon type damages.
Oh, cool.
That'd be
Didn't
piercing,
know
I think, with a rapier.
Yes, 10 damages. Right, alright. So yeah, Dante does a sick ass somersault across the bed. And at the end of the somersault just slices through the specter. You feel a gentle tug. Like you do hit something, but not like you would with flesh. And your hand or your knife swings through it as well.
That's
Nonetheless, did some damage. You can see the specter shaking. It's getting pissed. It's portions of it seem to be fading in and out. Does not appear to be doing super well. Bork, you're up.
It's weird. It
This
just
is-
doubled Bork's
Just
initiative.
doubled his initiative.
Yeah.
What the
'Cause
hell?
he's about to
Straight up doubled.
but the
That's
wreck
weird.
is cool.
Like, and then type a single thing. Everything else has been working fine.
I do it all over again. I'm gonna hit it with my primal savagery. I'm assuming I can't cast animal friendship on him, so I'm gonna hit him with my claws.
those level 1 limitations, man.
Level 1. Level 1.
And then we hit level 20.
God
Literal
damn it.
gods.
So, Spud's,
Alright, I missed.
yeah, druidic claws appear, swings wide. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Alright, Allerum. Maybe he can actually hit
Alright.
something this time.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Just don't
Alright,
hit
I'm
me.
gonna move up a little.
Watch where you put that thing.
Yeah.
Watch
yeah,
where
no,
you put
that's-
that
that's-
fireball.
I'm moving up a little bit so I don't firebolt you. Don't
That's
worry.
a better angle. Maybe you got.
Alright, I'm throwing a firebolt. 5th time's the charm, right?
Firebolt!
Nope.
Freaking
Nope.
whiffs it again. Yeah, firebolt again. Just coming right at the specter. It's fading in and out of corporealness. You thought for sure the 3rd time you had this sucker pinned. It goes through its chest, but like it faded out of corporealness at the time and just goes straight through and hits the back of the back wall panel. With all the fire that you guys have been throwing around and missing, this back panel of the wall has started to burn. So there's a small fire just like burning up this wood paneling.
Alright, maybe let's just switch to frost.
Let's see. Helena, you're up.
I shall force another dexterity save from it.
Helena comes out of the closet.
That's a DC 14.
DC 14. And it fails again. Holy shit, I am not rolling well tonight.
So that's gonna be that's gonna be 8 cold damage this time.
Cold damage this time. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, 8.
Why is it cold this
Holy
time?
shit.
I get to choose between acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Oh, gotcha.
So once again, the beam streaks out. Helena's just peeking through the little wardrobe still. And ice coalesces and hits Spectre. Once again, tugs, goes through. Damage was done. Hits the back of the wall. The fire sputters a little bit. Not as strong on the back panel there. This Spectre is massively just fading in and out. But yeah, it's looking worse. Not great at all. Anything else you would like to do?
No, Helena's just going to back into the wardrobe.
Back into the wardrobe. The Spectre's up. It's got its last chance. Spud is in front of it. And it looks at Spud once again and reaches again with its dull... Oh yeah, Bork, sorry. Reaches with its... And my immersion reaches towards Bork, the furball, and once again tries to gain purchase. It rolls an 17 to attack.
Oh, that's a little bit above my 10 AC, I think.
Shit.
Yeah, I think.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Two.
All right.
Dude. Okay, it deals... Oh, shit. Sorry. It deals 8 necrotic damage.
Oh shit! That's my health. I'm at 0.
Shit. So, and you failed the thing. So,
We're broke and knocked the fuck out.
holy shit. I just killed Bork.
Savage.
No, you don't.
No, I
Because he's only at
full-
0.
I full killed Bork. So, the target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the damage taken.
Oh.
This reduction lasts until the creature finishes a long rest. The target dies if the effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0. Holy shit!
Savage.
Oh fuck!
Oh man, that's some primal savagery.
Oh
right
my
there.
god! Bork! No!
Wait,
So this-
wait. I have Spare the Dying.
Can you use it
No,
as
but I'm
reaction?
just dead.
One action touch. You can touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no other effect.
But I'm not living anymore. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
He's
he's
dead.
like just
He's dead.
dead.
Yeah, so,
But
yeah.
it says you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points.
Right, but his
But I'm
max
not living.
HP is now 0. Like he's not a living creature anymore. Like he doesn't have the capacity to live.
oh my
no,
god.
but I thought in
I can't
D&D
believe I
at
killed
0
Bork.
you're just technically knocked out.
If
But
you
it-
It's okay. I don't mind.
I'm
But
so
he's
sorry.
0/0 and he'll never have any more. He's not like 0 out of 12 or whatever. He's 0 out of 0 forever.
Yeah.
So we
his
will-
max, or not just his current.
Holy shit. I was not expecting this. So we will say this. So the Spectre reaches out, right? And grabs Bork by his face. Rests his hand on his face and swiftly comes in. Her face is right next to yours. And she kisses you. And in those last moments, as she's draining your life force, you get brief glimpses of who this person was. and this was the nursemaid to the family, and her life was full of pain and sorrow. Bork saw that this woman had a child that she could never claim as her own, and the pain that she had from that is the last thing that Bork was able to remember as he fades from this world.
Yeah, almost as bad as the pain of having your soul literally sucked out of your body.
Oh my goodness.
You gain that insight. The rest of the party does not know that. It goes with Bork to the grave.
That was pretty cool, though.
How sad is that Bork died?
Oh my goodness.
He just wanted to fix his garden.
Allerum
Twindolls.
drops to his knees.
Go ahead,
Crazy.
Allerum. Allerum's in just shock at his knees. His friend just died.
He
Twindolls,
failed miserably. All his firebolts.
Sacred.
His
Sacred-
one and
If
only
only I would have
companion
had
just
one more
died.
Firebolt.
you're gonna get pissed when you find out how much longer this fight is.
All right, so
Oh, shit.
14, the deck save for the Sacred Flame.
Let's do that. Spectre. Deck save is. Oh, it passes. It succeeds.
But I don't think.
What
anything
happens? What happens on success? Anything or nothing? Is it half damage?
The target gains
I
no
think it's
ben-
no damage if it succeeds.
No damage. Okay. After it just, it seems to have gained renewed vigor from just
sucking Bork's life essence
consuming the
out.
soul. Yeah, just completely skull deaf Bork with her mouth as her last breath, and she just looks at you and gives like a weird ass like smile on the side of her mouth as she focuses at you. Anything else that you can do?
Oh, that's it.
Dante, you're up.
Well, Dante is not thrilled that his new companion just died, so he's going and swinging.
And he hit. And Dante, with a flourish of his rapier, how would you like to do this?
Alright. Dante walks to the other side of the room here, stares the ghost right in the face, blows a kiss at it, and just stabs it right between that.
And it goes. It fades from existence. You see her, she's grinning at Twindolls, and then all of a sudden, a rapier in her head, her face goes blank, and you hear an almost audible sigh as she fades away from this realm. Gone. There's Bork's
Kinda-
body on the ground.
Dante looks down and kind of pays some respect, presses out, and doesn't stand up the body.
Oh, poor Bork.
This
Alright.
sucks. Look, I just noticed one thing that if I had one more psi point and could expend 5 at once, I could actually restore a creature that died within 1 minute.
Oh shit, that's OP.
You can do that at level 1?
It's
No,
effing insane, dude.
Not level 1. Let
Oh,
me
okay.
get the miss.
Level 2.
Uh,
Level
I was gonna say, shit, is there anything your character can't do? Maybe we
what
should start
level? I would have to be.
Yeah, I've decided I'm going
Fifth
to
level.
roll up a mystic.
I'd have to be 5th level in
Let's
order
all
to do
just
that.
be mystics. We can just all do everything. They're the new bard, guys.
Shit, I'm trying to figure out who did the most damage in that fight. The Spectre had resistance to like every damage type except for Radiant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Just making sure that I didn't have sneak attack on that. If it had
You had sneak attack on that last one, or yeah, because the thing is, I think it was piercing, and you did a total of 10, like on the previous round, and so it went down to 5, and then this last round, you just completely obliterated it because the bitch had 1 health point, guys.
That's what I figured.
With 1 HP.
I had a feeling that
How
happened.
shitty is
Land
that?
1 firebolt.
Literally, you would have saved your friend if you would have landed 1 firebolt.
Don't remind me.
No, you guys get to live with that on your conscience.
That's why Allerum is like on his knees right now. He's just bawling his eyes out.
Cradling
That's pretty
Bork's head.
fun, though. That's a pretty cool way to die, at least.
Yeah, dude, shit. That
Can-
was rough.
Can I take
Okay.
some of his sim cells and start doing a genetic clone?
No, because Allurum's gonna burn his body.
Dope, right here.
Yeah, it's like a funeral.
Just the whole goddamn house.
Why don't you
No,
put him in
the
that?
house is the casket.
Why don't you
No,
put him in that fire you already made over there?
Good idea. I will, and then I'll cast frost on top of it to put it.
So, yeah, you put Bork's body over on the fire that's there. Everyone roll a perception check.
Oh, now I roll.
Actually,
That's a modified 1.
dude, amazing. Helena's still like in the wardrobe, trying to hold herself together after what she just saw.
She found an interesting knot in the wood that she's kind of playing with.
Yeah, her friend died. She's keeping herself distracted. Her new friend died, at least. Yeah. So let's see. So Twindoll notices, and Allerum notices that the fire that you had set against the wall, you can slowly see some of like the burnt like wood and carvings are actually like restoring themselves. The wood is coming back what it was before, dust included.
This entire house is under some sort of enchantment, clearly.
Yeah,
Are there any windows looking out to the front of the house in this room?
Yes, there are. Right here and
Oh, sweet.
Helena's gonna just walk over to one and look out and see if she can see the 2 children from earlier.
you cannot see 2 children. Really, they're not on the street. You can see the street fine, but they're not there. There was like drapes that you had to like move across or whatever, and pull across to look outside. It was dark in the room when you had fought the specter and everything, but yeah, definitely don't see anything.
I'm probably gonna want to head to bed, guys. Just so you know.
Same with kids. This is what I'll tell you guys. You've all dinged level 2. Level 2.
Yeah.
Okay, you've all dinged level 2.
Besides Bork.
Oh yeah.
Bork, make a character at level 2, and we'll figure out how and where this creature or this new person arrives. So we'll figure it out.
Sounds good.
I will tell you that as you guys were looking at the wall as well, you also noticed, Twindoll noticed as he was standing against the wall there, he noticed that one of the paneling in the wall actually was movable. And there was a secret room and a staircase behind you. Everything seems pretty calm now. I'll just go ahead and count that you guys have rested after killing the specter, and whatnot.
In the specter's
After having like
bed?
in the Spectre's bed. Yeah, Spectre's bed. Having a funeral rite for Bork, resting and having leveled. Go ahead and remove your exhaustion if you have it, and then call it a full rest. Get your spell slots back, and everything, and we'll continue next week.
All right.
Sounds
good.
Cool. Sorry
I'm
if
excited.
it took longer. I'm super out of practice. I haven't DM'd in like a year, so I will have to read the TM handbook again. There's a lot of shit I don't remember, but I am very grateful that I have you guys here.
It was
to help
great.
me.
It was really fun.
I'm learning
Yeah, it
a
was a lot
lot.
of fun.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played, so
Same. So,
Night, everybody.
All
all right.
Later.
Night, guys.